Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ashley, and I'm here with the Real Housewives of Atlanta review. I'm reviewing last night's episode, which was January 19th, 2014. Um, I have a lot to say about this episode. This episode was a little spicy. Um, I think it started off with Candy and Todd, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna, overview the episode. I'm not gonna, talk about every little thing, just the parts that stood out to me the most. Um, Candy and Todd and her putting on this musical play. At first, he's talking about, oh, I don't want to be a part of it, you need everything in order, and I wanted to take the other job. But, I feel like, why would you take him to look for places with you if he wasn't interested? And he said that he wanted to be a supporter, but you could be a supporter at home. If you're gonna have that negative energy, like you don't want to be here and you're gonna be on your phone, then there's no reason for you to come. That's how I felt. So I feel like Don Juan was telling the truth. Like, he was telling her, look, this is a lot of work. It's not as small as it seems. And I think Candy, she's biting off more than she can chew, in a way. That's what basically Don Juan is trying to say, and he hopes that they can get this going. I mean, Todd, he can't just back out in the middle of the process. That's like really messed up, just to do another job. Then when the other job isn't what he expected it to be, now he want to come back on the team and start working on the play again. Like, no, you should have just stayed with the play in the first place, like you told Candy. He told Candy that he would work with her on this, so why back out? I didn't get that part. So, I mean, I don't know. I hope that this play works out for them. I really do think that Candy is a very talented individual, and I think she has that mindset. She has that businessy, go for what you want mindset, and I honestly think that she can do it with or without Todd. She may need some other people, but I mean, Todd is really not needed if he's just gonna be on his phone and stuff, you know. So let's go to Cynthia, Peter, Natalie, and Chris. Natalie and Chris are Cynthia and Peter's friends. It was Cynthia and Peter's anniversary night, so they went out. Natalie and Chris met them there. Natalie brought up about how, Todd is an opportunist, basically, and he used to date her friend. And Cynthia took that and ran with it. But let me go back a little bit. Natalie, I think what was said, I don't think she meant it in a malicious way. I honestly don't. A lot of people think she was trying to be messy in that little area when she was saying that, but I don't think so. I don't think she meant it to be malicious or to say, oh, he's not going to work out for Candy, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, she's the second person who has said, basically, in other words, that he was an opportunist. And I don't think she knows Candy's mom. So how would Candy's mom, Miss Joyce, I think that's her name, and Natalie have the same storyline or say the same thing, and they don't even really know each other? I don't get it. So it has to be something more to the story. Honestly, what Mama Joyce may be saying is true. So I don't know about that. And Cynthia, once she heard that news, she went and told the ladies on the bus when they were on the way to the winery. Like, really, Cynthia? Why would you do that? I mean, what was said between you and Natalie was said between you and Natalie. And if you wanted to tell anyone, you should have told Candy. Not said in front of all the other girls, because she knows Kenya takes divers. She knows this. Kenya is great at taking dabbers, and so is um, Marlo. So I don't know. I didn't feel right about that. I didn't feel right the way Cynthia went and she told all the ladies on the bus about Candy's business. I feel like that should have been between Candy, her, and Natalie. Natalie could have came to Cynthia, told her, and her and Natalie could have both came to Candy. And also, when they got to the winery, um, you know, Natalie met them there. And I feel like when she walked in, Kenya was looking at her all funny. And that reminds me, Kenya on the bus, when Cynthia was telling them who Natalie was, Kenya was like, oh, they're not married. They're common law married. I don't know. I just kind of feel like Kenya got some kind of secret, hidden problem with Natalie. Because it seems like Natalie, she's just can't stand Natalie for some reason. I don't know. I get this vibe that maybe back in the day when they were working on this play, that Kenya might have wanted Chris and she got jealous because Natalie got him. I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. I don't know. I just kind of think that, Kenya just seems sneaky in a way, and it seems like she's hiding something about Natalie that people don't know. But I mean, it's Natalie's business, like when they were having dinner. I'm gonna get to that. When they were having dinner or lunch, one of the two, and she brought that up about them being married, common law married. I feel like that was inappropriate. It's really none of her business. Why does she care? Why is that topic so important to her? Why? Just why? So I feel like that was messed up for her to bring that up, and her and Natalie got to arguing, and she was like, I know plenty of things about your man. Like, Kenya got really just upset. She got up on her seat and just was rolling her neck. And then Phaedra was like, you can't tell nobody about nobody's marriage if you ain't never been married. And she was right. Kenya ain't never been married a day in her life, I don't think. And she says that she has this African prince, but nobody ever sees this African prince. You would think they would Skype or something, or you would hear her talking on the phone to him, because Real Housewives, like the directors, they get that type of stuff. So I don't know. I just think maybe she's in an online relationship. Maybe he sends her money. I don't think that it's like a real relationship. That's what I think. But yeah, she was just telling Natalie about her relationship, like, oh, I heard a total different story. Like, what does it matter? She's with the man. She has the man. Obviously, he loves her. He's still with her after 18 years. I mean, get it together. And then Natalie brought up to Candy about the Todd situation, and Candy, to me, got really just upset, and you can tell it deep down it bothered her, but she tried to act like it didn't. And my thing with Candy is that you can't get upset at every female that just says something to you about your man. Even if it's not in a malicious way, she still gets upset. It's like Todd can do no wrong. And I feel like that's some crazy stuff. That is, like, Todd is human. She can't expect Todd to be perfect. She can't expect to not hear things about him, because Atlanta, the rumors and everything, it's easy to get around. And Todd, to me, just seems sneaky, but he seems like a cool guy. I mean, I don't know him. I'm just saying, Candy just really, like, she gets mad or kind of upset when people say anything about her man. I mean, I don't know. She got really upset at Natalie, and she was like, I'm still a hot bitch. Yes, Candy, you have money, you're a beautiful woman and everything, but that's not what's gonna keep your man around. I feel like a lot of ladies today think, oh, I got money, I'm beautiful, he has no reason to cheat on me. Some men just cheat to cheat. I mean, really, that's the reality of it. Some men are just they can't commit to one person. and they get a joy out of having multiple women, you know. So I don't know, felt kind of bad about the way the whole situation played out. You know, Natalie, it was like she was bombarded, even though Natalie opened that can of worms with Todd, and I think she should have done that in private with Candy. But it was just, that dinner was really tense, you know. It really was. So next week, I'm waiting to see what this episode is gonna hold. I seen from the preview that the husbands and the boyfriends was gonna be there. There's gonna be some fights going down. Um, Kenya and Chris is gonna get into the altercation. I'm ready to see, because next week looks like it's gonna be popping. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little review. And yeah, it was basically just my opinion, my simple opinion on the whole episode. I wanted to target the most important events that happened in the episode. But yeah, tune in next week on Sunday for my next Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.